I was posing for the picture.
All right. Okay. Hey y'all, I am tired. Been working day in and day out, night after night on this RV. People say it must be nice. Well, you know what? I've never gone out and really bought anything brand new. We always find it used, needs some work, needs fixing, needs cleaning. I hated when I was growing up, I had to clean dirty repoed cars that my dad and my grandpa would buy and flip, and they'd auction them off. And I grew up cleaning these cars, hated every minute of it, and didn't realize it was a skill that was going to come back and be effective for me, be beneficial. And here I am in my 50s now, doing the same thing I was doing when I was 12. But anyways, I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you where we're at on this RV. Got me an RV, and we're pretty stoked that we got a track RV that Brandon and I and the family can hang out in, sleep in, and haul the cars to the track with. So we're gonna camp in it, and we're gonna take the grandkids out in it, and we're gonna go to the track in this thing. It ain't the nicest, it's not the newest, but I'm gonna show it to you. Oh, and it's not done yet, so forgive me. This thing was pretty feast. It hadn't been touched in like 6 years, and it's an 04. It's only got 30,200 miles, and I think I put 150 or 200 of those miles on it. So it's got the generator, the controls all here. This was nasty, man. I scrubbed for hours up here. It's got leather flex steel seats, and I need to clean the outside of the windows. Inside the windows I did, outside I haven't done yet. But we washed the curtains. These big old TVs gonna come out. I'll make this either a cubby, probably a cubby, make that a big storage unit. It's always nice to have more storage, but these seats turned out great. This is a recliner, a leather recliner here as well. Turned out, man, I can't believe how nice it's scrubbed up. There's a little table here. It's scrubbed up so nice. I'm still fixing the steps. One of the steps needed fixed, needed repaired, so I'm fixing those up. Got to fix some screens yet. I got to scrub that, but man, it's got all these cubbies up here. Took the air apart, and it's blowing nice and cold. This is working great. The back bedroom one isn't working at all. Fan blows, but that's it. So it took all the lens covers off. This was smoked in, which I'm not happy about. We had some roof leaks. Brandon went up there, pressure washed the roof. Now we're sealing it with that self-leveling stuff. But so yeah, there's a couple stains. We haven't. We're gonna wet vac. Where they steam clean that. April got a steam cleaner. Steam clean the couch. That's a hide-a-bed that pulls out. This is a big slide dinette. We took all the cushions off. Took all this apart. Threw the cushions in the covers in the wash machine, and then spot scrubbed them and everything. Man, I mean, we've been working our tails off out here. And I gotta say, my baby's the best. So I haven't done a whole lot here yet. We started cleaning. There's the sink. You can see all our cleaning stuff. But I'm gonna have to change a couple of the blinds. But got a convection microwave with the convection cooker or whatever they call it. Is a convection oven with a microwave. So there's no oven, which is kind of weird. So it's missing an oven. It does have a 3-burner stove, and it's got a microwave, and it's got a hood. But there's the controls. It's got a complete attic fan. I got to clean that yet. That's not getting cleaned before we use it this weekend. I am out of time and energy. Covers, I'm scrubbing all those. And this is so cool. Refrigerator, don't know if it works or not. Not even messing with it right now. I haven't messed with the plumbing yet this week either. Just don't have time. So massive shower here with glass doors. I mean, it is sweet. Then the bathroom, haven't even touched it. I don't have time to mess with the bathroom, and I'm not turning the plumbing on. So this is just gonna, door stays closed, and bam, we're gonna go use it. So here's the bedroom. It's a queen. I was hoping it was a king, but it's not. It's a queen. Found out there's a 35-foot unit triple slide. So the bed slides out. That's all wardrobe. It's crazy how much storage and wardrobe is in this bedroom. And then it has a wardrobe slide here as well. So it slides both directions. But this is crazy, man. Check this out. Man, y'all like living this RV life. I didn't know how sweet this is. Another old TV. They work, but I don't want them. So we'll probably put a nice big flat screen here on a angle mount. But yeah, sweet little rig, man. 35 foot, it'll pull a car hauler, no issue. And I'd rather have a diesel pusher, but I wasn't quite ready to go jump that deep. So I bought a V10, 30,000 miles. I was nervous that a V10 wouldn't pull it, so we borrowed my brother-in-law's, and it pulled the car and the trailer and everything without an issue, no problem at all. But we're not going through mountains either. So there's the interior. All right, and if you haven't seen it, here's the outside. It's a Landau by Georgie Boy. And it's got a little crash back there. Somebody must have not understood tail swing and made a little boo-boo there. But man, the tires are great. We aired them all up to 110 pounds today. It's a beaut, Clark. This is where the new shop's going. I got to get a little bit more gravel. We're a little low, but this is the new shop. I'm standing in where the new shop will be, the new Dad Rod Garage shop. There's the nose. I accidentally hit something a couple days ago. I boo-booed. That was not like that. I need somebody to show me how to fix fiberglass. Didn't hurt it none, but boo-booed that a little bit there. But there she is, man. I'm pretty stoked. Never had an RV, not like this. And so we're gonna try it. It's massive, man. 35 foot, it's crazy. And hopefully I'm able to fix that AC unit back there. I'm gonna throw a portable AC unit in there and vent it out that window. So we'll still have 2 units tomorrow, or this weekend, because it's supposed to be like 90 some degrees. I don't even know if I wanna race in that, but I enjoy Edgewater so much. We're planning on heading out. Levelers, I had to fix some wires on the levelers. We don't have those working yet, but I think there's some kind of, we have to calibrate them or something like that, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. So hopefully we get it dialed in the rest of the way, but there you go. That's what sweat equity and elbow grease can do if you're willing to hit it hard. Didn't pay a bunch of money for it. But it's definitely taking sweat equity. We're definitely working our tails off to make this happen, but we're pretty stoked about it. Thanks for checking it out.
Hey, thanks for watching. I know this is a super short video and it's only about the RV, but I just wanted to share that with everybody. And please be aware that Brandon and I are headed to Edgewater Dragway in Cincinnati for the Place in 28. We're going to be hauling hot date. Leftovers isn't quite making this event, but be watching for leftover videos coming up real soon. And we'll make a video at Edgewater this weekend. It's going to be a great time. Plates and 28s, 6-day cruise. Come on out. Don't miss it. Look for our RV and our trailer. We'll be there, and we'll see you soon. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.